If I was relocating to Nashville and I was buying a home and I needed to close in 30 days, this is what I would do. My name is Jeremy. I've toured over 50 homes. I've studied the market here in Nashville, Tennessee, and this is what I found. What most people are looking for that are moving here to Tennessee are walkable cities, fine dining, and easy access to airports. You find the right community, find the right home, and find the right area that you want to live in. So why don't we put a date and a timeline on your actual goal to relocating to Nashville, Tennessee? I suggest speaking to a loan officer if you haven't already, finding what style and kind of home and where you can buy. Do you know how much square foot you want? Do you want 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, loft style, ranch? Let's identify some deal breakers, some must-haves. Your home needs to be near what? How big of a yard do you want? What style of home appeals to you? 1 story or 2 story? What are the deal breakers? What do you have to have? What are the non-negotiables? Let's paint a picture of your work life. How far away from work do you want to live? How far away from hobbies and amenities do you want to live? What about weekend priorities? Nashville, Tennessee has a variety of styles of homes. New construction, old construction, in the city, out of the city. The cool thing about this town is it's a great place to start a new chapter of your life. So recently I toured some new construction homes. I made a checklist of items that I loved and didn't love so much, and the results might shock you. I compared them with older homes. When you take new construction and old construction and you compare them, one thing that you might find is that it is easier to find an older home that has things like bigger yards. Your quality of life rests on the decisions you make. Buying a trendy home that looks cool may not fit your lifestyle. What you really got to do is find something that fits you. Do you have dogs, pets, cats, whatever? Occupants? Do you like to garden? Do you want a garage? Do you want the garage attached to the home? Unattached, attached? What kind of lifestyle are you going to go for? So is the city right for you, or do you want to live further out? How much time do you really want to spend on lawn maintenance? How close do you want to live near the grocery store? What's the weekends looking like? The focus here is to get something that you can afford. If you pay too much for a home, you probably won't enjoy Nashville like you thought you would. So the great thing about living here in Nashville, Tennessee is we have a pretty steady growth pattern. Although we just came off of record low interest rates, real estate still seems to be moving. We do have about 30 to 40% more inventory, but that will just give you more places to choose from. Just a few short years ago, if you would have purchased a home in Nashville, Tennessee, you would have been competing for that home, and you may have not have won that bid. Right now, you can smoothly, comfortably walk right in most cases, and get the home that you want. Nashville's economic and lifestyle, rental homes still are in demand, investment properties, music, dining, and community events are still thriving, and the ongoing infrastructure and developments are still booming. Some of the most trendy neighborhoods are Wedgwood in Houston, which is called WeHo. If you're looking for somewhere that has a good suburban feel, the Nations and Charlotte Pike area has got a great thriving community. If you're looking for historic homes, East Nashville is probably one of the most sought after locations. Great dining, entertainment, and close to Nashville, Tennessee. Some of the best places to live for families are Donaldson, Hendersonville, Mount Juliet, Bellevue, and some of the higher end locations to live in would be places like East Nashville, Brentwood, Bellevue, and various pockets inside of Nashville, Tennessee. What most people are looking for that are moving here to Tennessee are walkable cities, fine dining, and easy access to airports and downtown. Most cities and locations here have things like walkable parks, dog parks, and other amenities. The music community is thriving as well. So if you wanted to live near downtown and easy access to airports and things like that, some of the best locations for busy people are Midtown, West End, Vanderbilt areas. It's easy commute. There are hospitals, and universities, condos, and townhomes. Germantown and Metro Center are minutes from downtown and are excellent if you are looking for greenways and other activities. Donaldson is 10 minutes away from BNA Airport, and you get a lot of different varieties of homes over there. Not to mention, it's a great community. If you like to walk, water sports, outdoor activities, it's a great place to live. Some of the areas that are near Donaldson are places like Old Hickory, Madison, Tennessee, Hermitage. However, if you did want to live close to the city, but a little bit out, you could also save on property taxes by just living outside of Davidson County. One of the advantages of this is that you still may only be 20-30 minutes away from downtown, but you could enjoy a peaceful life being outside of the hustle and bustle. And some of the better schools that we find are located in Mount Juliet, Hendersonville. Before you purchase a home, you really got to understand what your intent is on that home. So I just want to compare and contrast home styles that you might be interested in. If you are a DIY enthusiast or visionary, older homes might be where you want to go. The great thing about that is that if you have the skills or if you want to get a great price on a home, finding one that needs a little bit of elbow grease would be. So older homes are ideal for people who are visionaries, DIYers, and other things like that. If you want a home with character, crown moldings that you won't see in new homes, finding an older home built in the 60s, 70s. Also, a lot of the older homes in the Nashville, Tennessee area are in walkable communities, great cafes, and plenty of space to expand. Now, new homes are ideal for people who are busy. If you have a busy lifestyle, you don't tend to want to work on a home very much, and and if you're tech savvy, things like that, a more modern home would be more ideal for you. So some of the key takeaways here are, if you're going to move to Nashville, buying a home now for long-term gains is actually a great idea. And just remember to balance your priorities. And I would recommend working with a local agent just like myself that can help you find the right home in the right price range, in the right community, in the right city. If you need help with that, please contact me, Jeremy. I'm at 615-582-4721.